Good morning, guys. Welcome to Trade Confident. This is not an easy day to be coming on doing charts here. Market is absolutely free falling. I'm going to be showing you guys, honestly, why this market can go even further down than where it's at, and I'll give you guys specific volume data on this. We don't have good news coming out. You guys might have seen me cover this, but USDD and USDN have lost their peg. I did a video on this a little bit earlier with our 60-second urgent updates, but TRX and BTC-backed stablecoin USDD is currently down 1% following the outflow of funds from liquidity contracts as investors are moving their funds towards different classes of assets. Okay, to make this even worse, if you guys go over and you look at Tether USDT, we also saw USDT come unpegged even further within the last, do you see this time frame right here? Within the last day. This is scaring more people. Guys, here's the reason why crypto's dropping. I don't think it's because of interest rate hikes or anything like that. People are absolutely terrified that their stable coins are not going to stay stable anymore. It's terrifying people. So what people are doing is they're taking their stable coins and they're moving them actually into cryptocurrency. And I'm going to show that to you guys today. But what's happening is you've got Tether up here losing some of its peg. The only safe coin that you guys have as a stable coin now is USDC. That's it, in my opinion. You do not have anything else. So people are going to start shifting their money over here. But people are also shifting their money over into the actual, I'm sorry, let me go down here, into Bitcoin. So the dominance of Bitcoin right now, which shows you guys how much money is flowing into each coin relative to the overall market cap, people are dumping their money into Bitcoin. Here is the thing I've been telling you guys lately. I believe there's a pump coming soon. Let me just readjust this a little bit because now that we have two more coins coming and paid, and we're going to just basically hit another capitulation stage where people just freak out potentially. Here's why this is kind of dangerous in here. Because so many people, I'm talking big institutions too, guys, they're putting hundreds of millions of dollars into Bitcoin, and now they're starting to see Bitcoin move down. What I'm a little nervous a little bit about here, guys, is all that money that's actually in Bitcoin may start looking to sell here soon and just go back to USD, okay? Now let me get into the point here where I actually show this to you guys. If you take a look at this, I take a look at price versus well money flow, trend exhaustion. The well money flow of these big guys actually selling in the markets here. Let me take this off here real quick, and I want to just take off price and look at well money flow. We are sitting very, very low right now. We still have a further move down on trend exhaustion to move down here before we can potentially see a move back up. This far drop over here is where we were before. But based off new structures, we can head down further. And that's what the indicators that they're calling over here. Okay, let me get into this now to show you guys this. This is what's called visible volume, basically the volume profile, the visible range, okay? You need to understand something here. This is what's called high volume nodes, and then we've what's called low volume nodes. It's a fancy word to simply say this. Were there a lot of transactions or not a lot of transactions at this certain price? Okay, so right now, if you guys take a look at this, we're going to go over Bitcoin and then I'm going to go over Ethereum because you need to look at both of these. The strongest structure of support for Bitcoin is undisputably now $20,000. And I've been telling you guys, because of all the money moving into Bitcoin, I think we're going to hit $36,000 first, okay? Well, I'm going to eat my words in front of everybody here. With this crash and two more coins coming unpaid with new data that's showing right now, we have a lot higher potential of now hitting 20,000 than we do moving straight back up to 36,000, okay? Data has changed. I have to change my analysis. I'm not just going to stick here and just tell you guys 36 is where it's going to go. It's just naive and it's stupid, if I'm honest, okay? With all this new things coming out with people panic selling, and coins coming unpegged, here's where we could go. Here is the reason why, not just someone coming out here and saying, oh, we're just going to hit 20. Here's why. If you look at this high volume node right here, which honestly isn't that high, we basically have no purchases between the level here of $23,000 and $20,000. Like nothing. Look, you guys can see it right here. The next greatest, strongest structure support for all of Bitcoin is sitting down here at exactly $20,000. That is why I believe we could see Bitcoin here. If we take a percentage move out here, we could potentially see another 13.8% drop on Bitcoin. Okay, let's move this back over to Ethereum so you guys can see this. Remember, $20,000. All right, now take a look at Ethereum. Do you guys see the high volume node right here? This is sitting at this level where we've already broken down the strongest level of support, which was at $1,400, and now we are touching the next strongest support, which is $1,200. Where's the next strongest support that everybody can see? Well, the free fall happens between low volume nodes because high volume nodes act as support because that's where a lot of transactions have been had in the past. Okay, so the next volume node, I'm just going to put my cursor over here to the right side. It's sitting at around 718. Now, the reason why I think we're going to bounce at around 800 is because that's where the structure low is, and that's a visual structure a lot of people are going to look at if they don't know how to access this, okay? So this is going to be very important for you guys to be watching because Ethereum could potentially be moving down another about 32%. Oh, I don't even want to say it. It's like ridiculous. Can you guys handle another 32%? And if this drops 32%, I am almost positive you're going to see some of these altcoins, because they're already at lower prices, they're going to move down faster percentage-wise. I was thinking maybe 25%. Now that I'm seeing this actual percentage drop here, you're probably going to see altcoins drop close to around 40% if we end up heading down here. We really need whales to come in and buy. But here's the problem with this. And I'm looking over here, and I'm looking at the market cap strength, and we can even look over here, guys. We're seeing longs actually increase over here on Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Ethereum real quick. Let's get a look at all these charts. Let's go to the charts and then come down here to Ethereum. And let's take a look at the long and short trades. So short trades have been moving out. This will update this morning at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is in roughly about 30 minutes. Long trades have been increasing, so this is looking it's a little nice. But over here, guys, the market cap for Ethereum is tanking. Guys, people are taking their money out of stablecoins and they're finding refuge in Bitcoin, period. That's what they're going to do. We really need the whales to buy this dip right now and start pushing this up even higher and higher. Because if you guys come out here, and if I come and look at this morning and this thing tanks, this means people are going to probably sell their positions that they found refuge in Bitcoin in, and we are most likely going to be looking for a move down on Ethereum. You should be looking at about $800, and for Bitcoin, you should be looking at potentially a move down to the first volume node here is $20,000. So I know this isn't the greatest update, but I'm not going to be biased on here. I think this is probably going to see a little bit further drop down than where we're at. Now, let me end this with this. Is it time to buy? Yeah, I actually do think it's time to buy because Dogecoin is down at about 5.3 cents now. We've got AVAX over here down to about $15, which is ridiculous. We've got Matic over here pushing all the way down to 41 cents, guys, on Matic. I don't know if you guys have been following all these coins for a long time, but this is absolutely ridiculous. And this is down here sitting at about $6.70 on DOT. VET, guys, has just been slammed through this whole process. It's down to 2.2 cents. Sheeb is back to pre-pump levels down here, and we're at about 800 over here on Sheeb. And then ApeCoin, which is probably the trade that's doing the healthiest for everybody on our channel because it's a new trade we entered into. We're sitting down over here at, what are we at? Oh my gosh, are we 541? Is that the price? No, I'm sorry. We're at 329 right now on Ape. So I think we got close to hitting our third buy limit. I'm going to double check this for those of you guys who entered in over here. But this is crazy. On top of this, the S&P 500 had 2 gapping down days in a row. This is terrible, guys. This is terrible for the markets. The S&P, I've never seen it have 2 gapping down days in a row. So I know I said I wasn't in this, but let's end this officially here. With S&P 500 where it's at, where's the next strongest structure support? It's down here. Unfortunately, it is down here. Someone can argue that, yeah, we can probably see a move to 371 because that's a structure support here, and we're also pulling in supports right here. But after that, it's these strong, basically, we call them the peaks. There's like peaks and valleys in the market. It's the peaks and it's the valleys, guys, that you got to be looking for. So let me change my cursor over here for a second. It's right around this area right here. And that is at the level of about $350. This is the strongest level of support on the SPY. It actually is down here at 340. I am hoping we don't go to 340. If it does, crypto's disappearing. And I'm not going to say it's gone forever. That's not it. It's going to be the most crazy time to buy, but I'm really hoping we get a bounce around here about 370. Should you sell? That I have to leave that up to you guys because I'm not a financial advisor. If anything, I would be potentially looking to dollar cost average into this dip. You need to make this decision right now. Is crypto going to disappear and go to zero and never come back? Or are we going to see this bounce back up in the market eventually, and it's better just hold right now? That's what you guys have to figure out. I'll be trying to cover this a little bit more today, but just want to give you guys a full, honest update. It is not looking too good. We really need whales institutions to come in and buy this dip. All right? The indicator's in the description so you guys can start scalping this dip down, because we've literally done 32% in about the last, I would say, about 26 days, I believe it is. We've done about 32%, still over 1% a day in the drop. And those trades have currently been closed except for Solana, because we currently have this open over here. So if we do hit the next buy limit, real quick, I'm trying to do a video update on everything. We still have buy limit 2 that hasn't been hit yet, which is actually pretty favorable, because if we do hit this, our break-even entry is going to go down in Solana. And if we do win that, that's actually going to be 36% profit. If we win that, soon, next 3 or 4 days, in about 30 days, still keeping us above 1% a day. Those of you guys scalping with our indicators. So that strategy, for those of you guys who are like, look, I'm buying this thing, Travis. I'm buying this thing because I know it's going back up. Watch over here. Go to tradeconfident.io. I'll leave a link in the description to you guys, and click this. The highest success scalping strategy. This is what you guys need to be doing. Honestly, it's scalping right now. You need to take the fast moves back up, because when the market moves down like this, you guys will see rebounds. They're not going to be big, but they're going to be small. Looking for those 4% bounces back up is the best thing to do right now. I'm not just trying to come on here and sell you guys stuff right now, but seriously, that is what you need to be watching for. I don't think right now it's time to throw in a ton, maybe a little bit, but not a ton of money, just thinking it's going to jump right back up. I don't think that. I think taking advantages of the small little pumps in here back up for little rebounds is the best thing to do, and that is with scalping. And besides Luna, this has never lost a trade ever. Guys, it's pretty crazy. It's because of the risk management that we use. All right. God bless you guys. Hope this was a really good update for you, and I'll keep you updated on this channel. Subscribe, and I will keep you guys updated with what I'm seeing in the markets. Alrighty. Bye-bye, guys.